Ali Ortega Romero is a fantastic student, and I am a huge fan of her work. She consistently produces some of the best art that comes out of our visual development concentration. And our faculty praise her for her work ethic, her respectful nature, and her professional demeanor. She is such a great asset to this department. I have no doubt she'll be a shining star in the industry for years to come. I am proud to introduce the Department of Illustration's Trustee Scholar, Ali Ortega Romero.
All right, hello. Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here and receive the Trustee Scholarship for Illustration for the year 2023. Amongst all the talented artists at Ringling College, it is an honor to be selected by the Trustee Board for such a prestigious award. It's honestly a little unbelievable to me to be granted the scholarship because there's so many peers that are deserving of this recognition as well. So I'd like to thank the faculty and staff that selected me and President Thompson for allowing me to receive this award too. With this scholarship, I will continue to work hard and pursue my career as an illustrator and visual development artist. So a little bit more about myself is that I come from a very tiny country in Central America called Panama. It's not very far from Florida, but it's far enough for me to feel homesick sometimes. However, when I first arrived in Sarasota, I was pleasantly surprised at how much it resembled back home. Moving to a different country alone is never easy, but through Ringling, I've met the most incredible people, mentors, professors that have supported me throughout my 4 years. I specifically want to thank a few people that had an impact on me. First of all, Professor Mateo, that I've had from my very first semester, who watched me grow as an artist, and Professor Spidurso and Professor Gardner that have taught me everything I know about visual development. And of course, my international student mentor, Brittany, who from freshman year until now gave me guidance and support. And of course, Sungmin, who I've become inseparable from and cannot imagine a future without. As an international student, there are a lot of expectations, obstacles, and disadvantages that at times it is a bit worrisome. But the fact that I'm standing here accepting this award is very validating of the efforts I've made so far. For that, I also have to thank Amy Pettingill, the head of the International Student Department at Ringling. She's made it possible for many students that come from different cultural backgrounds to be able to have a chance and succeed here. I know this very well coming from a country where it is a bit unusual to want to become a digital illustrator. I often have trouble putting into words what I'm doing with my art career whenever I return back home. How do you begin to explain to someone that you draw silly little characters or cute animals in clothing for a living? I'm very simplistic and my artistic goals are not very complicated. I draw what makes me happy, and it is through that I hope others can share those same feelings with me. I was lucky enough that despite being raised by 2 doctors, they fully supported my decision to study art. They never questioned it, they never tried to sway my mind, and if anything, they only encouraged me. At times, I think that they believe in me more than I do. Every day, I am grateful that I was born into the family that I have today. And as the years go by, I realize that I'm a product of my dad's workaholic nature and my mother's affectionate and creative character. I could dedicate an entire separate and very, very sappy speech for my family, but for now, just know that I have the most supportive and loving parents and sisters in the world. I know that if they could, they'd be here right now. And the same also applies for my best friend back at home, Jimmy, who is always involved in whatever project I am doing, and I also love very, very much. And finally, to my fellow students, I hope that as a major, we will grow together. I am committed to making the illustration department a collective community. There's no bigger joy than helping one another and celebrating each other's accomplishments sincerely. I hope that in the future we can move forward together and advocate for everyone's achievements. The illustration department is an incredible foundation for those seeking a future in the art industry, and there's space for every single one of us. Thank you once again for this incredible opportunity. Have a good night.